Hey y'all, it's your girl Tarot Card Bay. I am here. Happy 11/11. Today is the 11/11 portal. This is a great portal to manifest in. So this is the portal that you want to think about what you want to manifest for the end of the year, next year, this next cycle. So take some time tonight, take some time over the course of these few days and really think about what you want to manifest for the end of the year and into 2025. So I'm here to do a twin flame collective reading. This is not something that I typically do for the channel, but I don't know. I was nudged to do it. It's kind of on my mind this morning. It was on my mind a little bit later in the day. So I wanted to come and bring you this twin flame reading since 11/11 is a twin flame indicator and today is 11/11. So for this reading, I'm using a few different decks. I went to like the back of my card cabinet where all my decks are, and I pulled out some decks that I don't typically use for this reading. So I have the Toth deck, which is a really strong deck. These decks have a different type of energy. I feel like they have a deep energy. They have a lot of history and mysticism associated with these different decks. I'm using my Bay Rider-Waite deck. I am using my friend Chip Hudson. He's actually a local to my area. He's an artist. He came out with his first deck and over the summer, and I actually went to his event and I used the deck, and it's really beautiful. He hand sketched all these sketches for about 72 cards. This deck is Devil in the Details by Chip Hudson. So that's one of the decks that I'm using. Decks that are a little bit different. I have the, what is this? What deck is this? Wild Unknown Tarot. Wild Unknown Tarot. We have the Heart and Hand Tarot. That's it. So I just wanted to do a quick introduction. I use the Rider-Waite all the time, and then Modern Witch Tarot a lot. Those are shiny, campy decks, which I like, but I love like my black and white deep decks. So let's go in. This is a twin flame reading. If you want a lot of details about twin flames, please look it up. The overall thought process is that it's one soul split into two. These two souls go into separate but mirroring journeys of life. Sometimes twin flames meet each other. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes twin flames come into union. Well, oftentimes twin flames always come into union. They may not stay in union. So you have like twin flames, union, reconnection, things like that. So when the twins, supposedly when the twins are separated, that is when they're supposed to be evolving. There's typically a runner and a chaser in twin flames dynamics. The chaser is usually the one that is the most enlightened to the connection. The runner is usually the one that's not awakened. The goal of the twin flame journey is for both to elevate and raise the vibration. It's actually supposed to, the goal is to raise the vibration for the collective. And you're doing that by learning these lessons throughout the twin flame journey. In the twin flame journeys, there's a masculine energy, there's a feminine energy. Some people call it divine masculine, some people call it divine feminine. I'm just going to refer to it as feminine masculine energy. All right. And my one disclaimer, I have a lot of disclaimers. I don't feel like this is a connection that somebody can tell you is your twin flame or not tell you is your twin flame. I feel like all connections, all soulmate connections in your life, they're defined by you. Only you will know that experience. Only you knows, only you will know how it feels. Only you know if it's healthy for you. So no one can tell you if it is or if it ain't. I'm not here to tell you if a connection is a twin flame connection or if it's not. And it really doesn't matter. It's all about how you resonate to the energy. Of course, it does matter to the collective as far as what twin flame means. But as far as the treatment that you accept, the lessons that you go through, etc., it doesn't matter if it's a twin flame or not. However, the twin flames are known to do a lot of mirroring. A lot of times If you have had a twin flame experience, you'll see a lot of synchronicities. That's why this is titled 1111, because a lot of times people say that is the twin flame number. What else? Typically, the twin flames are known to have sometimes a telepathic connection. You can connect to that person or their twin in a specific way through music, etc. Let me think. I think that's all I wanted to share. But look it up. I'm not going to go super deep. My main focus is no one can tell you if this is your twin flame or not. You know that. And my disclaimer is, if it's abuse, it's not love. It is not your twin flame if it's an abusive situation. I'm not a proponent of that. We all have our different levels of being narcissistic and sometimes abusive, verbally, emotionally abusive, some people physically abusive. Again, you know what's healthy for you, but an abusive situation is not ever going to be referred to as a twin flame on this channel. Okay. Let's jump in. So I'm going to pick a deck for the feminine energy. We're going to pick let me start. I'll start with the overall energy of the twin flame connection, and I'll use the Rider-Waite deck for that. What's the overall energy of the twin flame connection for my collective? The overall energy for my twin flame. I got 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is your overall energy for the twin flame connection. That's very good to see. That's all I want to see, actually. I want to turn this off right now. 10 of Cups, and then I got the 9 of Swords. Okay. And then we have a King of Pentacles. I'm going to just take those 3 for now. That is a very mixed response of where the twin flame connection is. So we have 10 of Cups. So that's the emotions. So you can be in a 10 of Cups emotionally, but not be in a 10 of Pentacles, meaning that emotionally you want this. Emotionally, this is the want or the energy that exists in the twin flame connection. So you have the ability to have the full emotional fulfillment here. There's also a 9 of Swords. So this connection also has the ability to cause a lot of anxiety, which is sometimes normal for the twin flame connection. Cause anxiety, sleepless nights. Currently in the energy, the twins have been thinking a lot of thought energy that could be keeping one or both twins up at night. I would say this is the overall energy. So I would say both twins are probably experiencing this anxiety, up at night, thinking about what both twins could have been doing better. This is like we're starting off in the mutual energy. People in this energy, you're thinking about what you could have done better. There's an energy of rumination. So somebody in the connection is ruminating, thinking about the past, replaying the past, trying to even strategize the past. Like, maybe if I would have done this in the past, this wouldn't have happened. These connections and disconnections happen for a reason. All of this is happening for a reason, but there is either one or both of the twins who's struggling, specifically at night. One or both of the twins, or in the overall energy, someone in this energy it's like they suppress either their thoughts or emotions throughout the day, and it bubbles up at night. Somebody in this connection or both twins could possibly do that. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So it's an energy of focusing on the money. Both people could be successful. Both twins could be successful. Both twins could be focused on material wealth, financial wealth right now, making sure their physical world is comfortable, secure, lavish, making sure their money's right, making sure investment's right. That's the energy of the twin flame connection right now. Ooh, what was that? There was a 2 of a Lover's card wanted to come out too for the twin flame connection. Okay. This connection is felt at a very deep level. So oftentimes when this anxiety is happening at night, that could be the telepathic connection of the twin flame connection. It's something about something's happening at night. It could be something occurring in the dream state. It could also be, I just feel like it's like a telepathic connection that happens at night. So that could be because at night, that's the time that your mind is the most open to your subconscious, right? Your subconscious is awake when you're asleep. So it's something about that nighttime connecting to the twins, or the twins connecting at night. That could be what's causing the anxiety, like overwhelming thoughts, dreams, etc. Okay, where are we in the twin flame connection? Are we together? Are we in separation? If you're watching this, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Show me that you like this reading. Okay, where are we in the twin flame connection? Two of Pentacles, so it's unclear. It's unclear where we are in the connection. So that seems to be that either there is a want to connect. Somebody's going back and forth. There's an energy of going back and forth, of connecting, reconnecting, or moving forward. Reconnecting or moving forward. That's in the mutual energy. So both people are conflicted. The feminine energy and the masculine energy are conflicted in this connection. That's where we are. Are we in separation? We got the Hermit. So I do see the masculine and the feminine energies are keeping to themselves right now. There's not a lot of communication. I don't see a full-on disconnect, though. I feel that both energies, masculine and the feminine energy, are going deep within themselves. They could still be on separate journeys right now and coming close to being connected. What else? We got the Moon and the Four of Cups. The Moon and the Four of Cups. So there's an energy of things being hidden, secrecy. Even someone or both people in this connection feeling rejected. So there's an energy of rejection, which is common. There's a lot of mirroring in the twin flame connection. So typically what one feels, the other is feeling. So we have a mirroring energy of deep emotions being hidden. There's an air of a lack of trust here that could have resulted in a rejection, or those two feelings are tied together, like a distrust. I get very heavily a distrust that led to a rejection for the twin flame connection right now. Okay. Now let's see. We're going to go into the other deck. So I'm going to pull a deck for the feminine energy. In the twin flame journey, I think they wanted to pull the Moon again. This is Wild something tarot. You know, I don't know the damn names to these things. The Wild Unknown Tarot. Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay. Wild Unknown Tarot. One card for the feminine energy in this twin flame connection. One card for the feminine energy in this twin flame connection. 10 of Swords. Feminine energy feels like this is done. Feminine energy. There has been a completion for the feminine energy in this twin flame union, or this twin flame connection. The feminine energy is feeling like this is done, or feeling in pain. I'm getting a mixture of both, of pain and a completion. It's almost like the completion provides a certain amount of relief for the feminine energy, but it's still painful at the same time. So that gives me like a bittersweet type of energy, like something that you know needs to go, but it still hurts to let it go. I'm getting bittersweet. You're gonna be the death of me. I don't want you, but I need you. I love you and I hate you at the very same time. That's what I'm getting on the feminine energy side. Bittersweet. You're gonna be the death of me. I don't want you, but I need you. Okay. What else going on? What is it? I don't even know what cards these are. I haven't looked at this deck in so long. This is the light at the end of the tunnel type of energy, right? This is the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, Five of Swords. This is a Five of Swords energy. Like the feminine energy is I'm given an energy of giving up. I do not want to sing anymore, but I'm getting all the songs. Every time I say a word, my brain gives me a song. Giving up is so hard to do. Is that Donny Hathaway? That's very old. Like, that's a very, very old song. Donny Hathaway, giving up is so hard to do. Somebody could be listening to some soul music, some blues music. I'm probably going to listen to that song after this. That's a song from a popular movie, Sparkle. But giving up is so hard to do when you love someone. It's the energy of someone who can't turn it loose. It's like an energy of somebody knowing that it's over, but they can't release it. That's the song. Okay. I love you so much. That's what the song says. Okay. Feminine energy is going through it. Look at all of these damn swords and wands. Two of wands for the feminine energy. The feminine energy in the twin flame connection in this current cycle looks like the feminine energy is done. Done. The feminine energy is having a funeral for this connection. That's what it feels like. You know, when you know you got to let something go, you know you got to purge it out, you know you got to cry. We listening to Donny Hathaway, these soul songs that have all of this emotion connected to them. It feels like this feminine energy in the twin flame connection is having a funeral for this connection. She's purging it out. But it's almost like it's very bittersweet, because to know that something's ending and taking the time to like grieve it shows how much the feminine energy really was connected to it, really believed in it, really loved the masculine energy, or loves the masculine energy. I would say still loves the masculine energy, because the feminine energy is taking a time to grieve it, taking a time to cry, play the music, whatever. The feminine energy is putting this to bed, but with like a lot of consideration and taking time to think about it and purging it out, like really focusing on processing this connection. Why is the feminine energy releasing or walking away during this cycle? We got the 9 of Pentacles. So that's that interdependentness. That is the abundanceness. You see how polar opposite these cards are. Why? This is what the feminine energy is feeling. Just look at the colors. Feeling like, okay, there's a rainbow. I'm in this rainy, gray position, but I know it gets better. And I'm choosing myself with the 9 of Pentacles, going towards a higher vibration. So the feminine energy here feels that, or knows that, feels that and knows that if the feminine energy wants to feel better, they have to separate from this connection. Feminine energy wants to be abundant in self. And the feminine energy in this twin flame connection doesn't feel abundant in self. Why is that? I really need to get my Roman numerals together, child, because this is embarrassing. I'm a whole professional. 8 of Swords. Yes, 8 of Swords is trapped. And this 8 of Swords is very interesting, because it's, you see, we have the butterfly kind of still in the cocoon-like state. So these swords are keeping the feminine energy from evolution, from spreading the wings and being beautiful and flying around and experiencing freedom. These swords that this connection has provided to the feminine energy is keeping the feminine energy in a cocoon-like state. And she feels like she cannot evolve here. What are these swords? And what did the masculine energy have to do with this? Like, what is going on? We got the Hermit. So the swords are things that the feminine energy is working through. Virgo could be significant. This is the Virgo card, right? So these are lessons. Look at that. And the 2 of Pentacles. Again, another butterfly card. And the Magician. So the feminine energy is evolving in this twin flame connection. The feminine energy is evolving. I do feel the energy of there was like a victim mode here. But I feel like there's a transition from the feminine energy being in a victim mode, feeling like these swords were hurting and causing pain, and then the transition to the feminine energy, seeing these things that occurred in the twin flame connection as lessons, things that makes the feminine energy wiser, things that actually make the feminine energy more powerful, more beautiful, more free, because this person's learning to essentially choose self, love self, bet on self, invest in self in this connection, which in turn is making this person more of a like spiritual being with the magician. So this person is evolving. The feminine energy knows that she's evolving in the twin flame connection because of the triumphs of the connection. Okay. How does the feminine energy feel about the masculine energy in this moment? How does the feminine energy feel about the masculine energy in this moment? Eight of Wands. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Five of Wands. The feminine energy wants an explanation or wants to communicate. So there's a want there that the feminine energy has, but there's a confliction with the want with the Ace of Swords in reverse, because the feminine energy is feeling that I want either an explanation, or I want energy, or I want something in the form of communication from the masculine, but because there's a lack of trust, I know what the masculine shares with me could possibly not be true. So it's almost like there's no point of communicating. And then with the Five of Wands energy, an argument will take place. And I feel like it's that energy of distrust. The feminine energy feels like she can't communicate with the masculine energy because the masculine will just become defensive and will not take accountability and will be deceptive or, deflective. Just like the communication would not be productive and it would lead to a fight. That's how the feminine energy, how does she feel? How does feminine energy feel about the masculine energy? The Chariot, which could be Cancer, drawn to this person, which will never change. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Cups. There's a lot of feelings here. There's a lot of feelings. I mean, it's a twin flame reading. There's a lot of feelings and a lot of different feelings. It's a constant confliction. That's what I'm feeling. A walking contradiction. Feeling like somebody's not going to be honest with you, but still craving their energy, still feeling drawn to them spiritually, but resisting that feeling, and resisting the feeling puts you in the Five of Cups, but you still feel like that's what's best because you've already invested with the Seven of Pentacles. And I don't think this has gotten better. Let's look at the masculine energy. I'm going to switch to the Thoth deck. Do I want to switch to the Thoth deck? I'll switch to a Devil in the Details for the masculine energy. Again, this is my friend Chip Hudson's deck, Devil in the Details. Making sure nobody's naked, because there are some nude cards. So I'll try to catch those so I don't get in trouble. So I don't get YouTube trouble. Okay. One card for the masculine energy in this twin flame connection. One card for the masculine energy in the twin flame. In the twin flame connection, I got the Devil. So in the Devil in the Details deck, the card that comes out for the masculine in this twin flame journey is the Devil. Of course, as we know, that could be Capricorn energy. Enough said, right? We got the devil. So we know the devil seeks to kill, steal, and destroy. The devil's not always bad necessarily in tarot, right? It's something that's stuck. It's a cycle. It's lustful. It's alluring. It's passionate. But once you engage with it, the end result is never what you think it's going to be. It's illusion and delusion, illusion, obstruction. It's the devil. It's the devil. Why is this devil here for the masculine energy? Why is this devil here? And the devil's not funny, but at least if we're having a reading about why this connection is broken, we know that the masculine is showing up in the toxic devil energy. Why is that? And we have the hangman. Okay, that's the stuck energy, the hangman and the devil. The devil is to stop progress. It's trying to get in the way of the light. So this reading could honestly be saying that the darker side of this person's personality, because we all have the light side and the dark side, right, is what's kind of getting to them. Their own darkness, their own toxicity, mixed with some type of procrastination. I would say that's procrastination to change, to make a choice, is what's causing this devil energy. All right. And we got the Four of Pentacles, and the King. Make sure no weird stuff is showing. King of Wands. Four of Pentacles and the King of Wands. This person, the masculine, is not in a giving energy. Clearly. Four of Pentacles is about holding back. That's the miser card. That's the card of not believing. Hey, everybody. Hey, Michelle D. Hey, Celestial Earth Goddess. That's the card of not believing that you have enough, being fearful that you could run out, so that I now hold all of my resources because I'm in this scarcity mindset, which is also the devil. The devil is not going to make you feel abundant long term. Short term, you might feel very abundant, but long term, it never works out. This person could have been involved in something karmic that they put themselves into, the masculine energy that's holding on to them. This could be their own toxicity. I do get the energy of a masculine energy putting himself into something that it provided a lot of short-term gratification, but the long-term impacts have been very shitty. Has not worked out in the way this person thought. We got the Page of Pentacles. This person is battling some issues with finances. I don't even think that the masculine energy's mind is on love of any kind. This person they are wallowing in their own regrets of the past. They are indulging in things that make them feel good in short periods of time. They are not on the same path. And that could have been the realization of the feminine energy, but these two people are on very different paths. The feminine energy is coming out of the darkness, right? And is learning as the feminine energy comes out of the darkness, learning and evolving. The colors in the cards are changing from black and white to those rainbow colors. Those are signs of the vibration evolving. This is just a mess. This is a lot of emotion on the masculine energy side. This person's wallowing in emotion. There's a lot of blue cards here. Wallowing in emotion, not taking action, holding back everything. How does the masculine feel about the feminine in this twin flame journey? How does the masculine feel about the feminine in this twin flame journey? What the hell is this? Do that again. What does the masculine feel? God dang. 8 of Wands. We both got 8 of Wands. When we asked about how we felt, is that the 8 of Wands? Did I make that up? I might have. No, I did not. We both got 8 of Wands in 2 different decks when we asked about each other. So they are mirrored energies. This is 8 of Wands in the Wild Unknown Tarot, and this is 8 of Wands in Devil in the Details by Chip Hudson. So we are mirroring how we think about each other. So there is a want on both sides for communication. What do we got? What do I got? I got 6 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. We both have 5 of Cups energy on here. Now, 6 of Swords is different because the masculine wants... This is an ugly 6 of Swords, by the way. I don't even know what this is. What is this? The masculine wants to like defrost emotion. So in this card, we have a skeleton that's in a grave, kind of like coming to life type of thing. I feel that the masculine wants to open up with the intention of making things better. So it's a bit different from the feminine energy. Feminine energy is having a whole funeral for this connection. She's writing letters. She's burning it. She could be doing some cord cutting. If you're into that type of stuff, this is a great time to do cord cutting if you're interested in that for the 1111 portal. Feminine energy is having a full-on funeral. Masculine energy wants to come out of the cold, talk about the emotions, bring the connection to a better place with communication. We also have the 5 of Cups, and that's a card that was on both sides. This is the 5 of Cups on the feminine energy side. This is the 5 of Cups on the masculine energy side. I got to keep my eye on Chip because he did a lot of negative cards in here. And I'm like, if I see some testicles, I'm going to be pissed. So I got to, it's hard to remember 72 cards. But no, this is a cool 5 of Cups. No weird bodies. Yeah, both regrets on both sides, things you could have did better, emotional regrets. I do feel that the regrets on the masculine energy side is just what has not been shared emotionally. And on the feminine side, it's what has been shared. The feminine energy feels like she regrets what she poured into this. The masculine energy regrets not pouring into this. The deck sounds like a fun deck. Celestial, don't get saucy in this message, in this chat. It is a beautiful deck, and Chip is a beautiful man. He's a Cancer gang, and he created this beautiful deck. So I'll try to post information about it in the community post if you are interested. And it's thick. Like this cardstock on this deck is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful deck. Okay. I don't remember what I was going to ask. How does the masculine feel in the heart space, in the masculine's heart space for the feminine in this twin flame? Temperance. Okay. Sagittarius energy. Knight of Pentacles. The masculine is not giving up. And the Star. Absolutely not. This masculine's not giving up. Again, the feminine has had a full-on funeral. Celestial Earth Goddess, you missed when I was talking about Donny Hathaway and the movie Sparkle, and how the woman in Sparkle was singing the Donny Hathaway song. That's the type of music that the feminine's listening to. She's having a full-on funeral. Okay, like the masculine energy. I don't know if this is an awakening. What is going on? Why does the masculine want to come forward now? What's going on here? 5 of Wands. Okay. 10 of Wands. This masculine is a real selfish mother. Like this, and I bleep my own self. Okay. This masculine energy in this twin flame dynamic is a real selfish mother. And I say that because this person is getting karma of some sort. This person got the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. This person is burdened, feels like they got a heavy load. They're carrying a heavy load. They want healing, and they want healing in the arms of their bae. And that is you, collective. If you resonate with the feminine energy, you have to tell me how you resonate. But I don't like that. That's why I'm so mad. So you want to come back to the feminine to make yourself feel better. And yes, the twin flame journey is about healing each other, not one person healing the other and the other person damaging the other and the other person having to re-heal just so the masculine energy can have an awakening 25 days later, 25,000 years later. You know, like, what is this? But yeah, the masculine looks like they are facing issues, competition, roadblocks in the plans of the future, could possibly be karma, and they want to have healing with the feminine energy. Now, I said that it was one-sided, but I will say that as I read the cards, they want to provide clarity, but I do feel that the clarity is supposed to help the feminine, but the underlining intention is, if I give this person a little bit of clarity, if I make this person feel better, like, maybe my karma will be less, not so much so that I care about this person and I want to ease their pain, more of shit's hitting the fan. How do I save myself? You better go sit on that therapist couch. I've heard that a lot lately. Go sit in somebody's chair. I think we all need to be sitting in somebody's chair. This has been a month, November, hasn't it? Go sit in somebody's chair. Yeah. Yeah, well, he's trying to sit in the feminine energy chair at the feminine energy's house. That's what he's trying to do. He ain't trying to sit in the therapist chair. He's trying to make the feminine energy the therapist. All right. What else? What card is this, child? What is this? Oh, this is an Ace of Swords. This is the Ace of Swords. It's been interesting. Yeah, Ace of Swords on the masculine energy side. And then we got the 7 of Cups on the masculine energy side. And the Lovers. This person is okay. Nope. I'm gonna switch to another deck. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna. This person has not evolved enough. This person is in their low vibration. This person, I feel a lot of pain. Like, I feel like an open wound. Like, this masculine energy has like an open wound and he's just bleeding out on people, like energetically or something. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. What's going on? What else is going on with this masculine? Page of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. I should be showing y'all these cards. My bad. I'm getting too deep in the reading that I keep forgetting that there's a camera on me. I'm like, ooh, I need to know. 9 of Pentacles. Nah. This isn't the cycle of, I don't foresee at this point this being a cycle of reconnection. The vibes is too different. The masculine energy feels like this energy is giving me that they need to be smacked around by the universe a little bit more, And I think the feminine energy feels like dealing with the masculine is being smacked around by the universe. It's like the feminine is like, dealing with you is my karma. The masculine is like, I'm getting karma. Yeah, this almost feels like a younger masculine or somebody who's like having a midlife crisis or somebody just a little unhinged right now. It's an unhinged energy. What is the lesson in this current cycle? Do I want to skip to the lesson? Let me not skip to the lesson yet. Let me go to this deck. Okay. What's the mutual energy between the masculine and the feminine? Mutual energy. I'll do the, please God, don't let me drop these cards, Lord. Okay, thank you. I'm always dropping decks and no. Okay, let's see what the feminine energy is, and then I'll do the lesson at the very end. The mutual energy. Mutual energy. Is that the Three of Pentacles? Mutual energy between the masculine and the feminine in this twin flame journey. What's the mutual energy right now? Hermit. That's the third Hermit that came out. So Virgo energy strong, but also like going inside, learning the lesson. What did we learn? What could we have done better in this dynamic? Let's see. What could the feminine energy have done better in this cycle? Because this is a cycle. This is a song that never ends. This, so this is just a cycle right now. What could the feminine energy have done better in this cycle? This is a long ass reading, y'all. I'm supposed to be doing the other readings for the month. Two of Swords. Feminine energy should have been decisive about what they wanted and stood on that. There's a lack of standing on that. And we are all guilty, especially for certain people. Like, you might stand on business for everybody, but there's always one that can tootsie slide past the boundary, So for the feminine, the masculine is the one that will tootsie slide, Cupid's shuffle past her boundary. And because the emotions are there, she's just like, look at him, Cupid shuffling past my boundary, but he's here, so I'm happy. Nah. There was a decisiveness that should have happened. There should have been a plan here. The feminine energy, you are responsible for your own emotions. You are responsible for protecting those emotions. You are responsible. Everyone's responsible, but you know what I'm saying. You are responsible for creating the guardrail around your heart and letting people prove to you that they are worthy of it. But I do see the biggest thing the feminine energy could have done better is just been more decisive. If you have a plan, without the plan, you plan to fail. And I feel like in this cycle, feminine didn't have a plan. And their failure ensued here. It didn't turn out the way you wanted it to because you didn't stand on the plan. You didn't make a plan, and then you didn't stand on the plan for your own heart and your own romantic life. And that's the lesson of this cycle. Okay. What about the masculine energy? We know that the masculine could have did 1,000 things better, but masculine energy, what could the masculine energy have done better in this twin flame cycle? And I say cycle because this is never ending. All right. Judgment. Well, and the chariot. Closing out the cycles. It's almost like similar. Like Two of Swords is kind of like a low level judgment because it's a decision either way. But anyway, closing out cycles, closing out bad behaviors, growing up, making decisions to go to the next level. I feel like it's the mirroring energy of the masculine energy likes the steadiness and the groundedness of the feminine energy, but doesn't want to fully commit. So the masculine energy was like dancing those two lines of my toxic life, but I feel at home with the feminine energy. And the feminine energy was essentially doing the same thing. Well, I want commitment, but this person's toxic, but I want them around, but I want commitment. It was just like both of you two are mirroring. One's mirroring growing up. Both are mirroring growing up in a way, being more decisive, taking more decisions and control of your life and making a choice, even if it means you lose that person. It's like both people didn't want to lose each other here, but nobody was willing to sacrifice. Well, I won't say that. The feminine energy did sacrifice, and the sacrifice was one-sided. It was a one-sided sacrifice, which started to drain the feminine energy. But both the same issues. And the masculine energy just not listening to the divine at all. Got the Chariot. So Spirit has been sending all kind of messages to this person prior to their karma for the masculine. The masculine sometimes like to be in a victim mentality, and sometimes victimhood looks different. You know, the feminine energy, sometimes the victimhood looks like, oh, you hurt me. Why everybody want to hurt me? Why everybody want to desert me? Why everybody want to abandon me? That's kind of like the victimhood of the feminine energy. And I resonate with that energy because when I'm sad, that's damn sure how I feel. Why y'all being weird to me? Like, that's how I feel. Why y'all being weird to me? The masculine energy is like, I'm going to fuck everything up. And then when you abandon me, I'm going to cry about it. I'm going to sabotage. I wasn't supposed to say the F word. I'm going to sabotage everything. And then I'll lose everything. And then I'll cry about it, which puts me in the victim mindset because I've lost everything or everyone abandoned me. But I don't want to change my behavior to stop people from abandoning me. So we just keep that victimhood going. So the masculine has gotten all of the signs from the universe as to what they're supposed to be doing, and they ignore them for a prolonged period of time, and then the karma hits. So the masculine energy here isn't even getting immediate karma. They getting the signs. They're getting the help from the universe, and then they're like, nah, I hear you talking. The masculine energy is like, I hear you talking, right? But I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. Masculine, that never works out well. Take that from Tarot Card Bay. I am I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway spirit type of person, and you will get your butt smacked, dragged, heartbroken. So masculine, listen to the spirit, but that seems to be what the masculine could have did better. Spirit's trying to talk to you. When you don't want to listen, you get karma. Okay, what's the most likely next step? What's going to happen next between these two? Bloop. I call myself out because I know I'm wrong. You know, like, I know spirit be like, now Tarot Card Bay, you know you're not supposed to do X, Y, Z. And then there's a part of me, I'll be like, YOLO. I'm going to jump right over there and do X, Y, Z. And then I'm going to take a sabbatical from my YouTube channel because if I'm being toxic, I can't read to the people. Then I'm going to heal. Then I'm going to come back. You know, like, but there is a part of me still. And that's something that I need to learn from. That'll just be like, spirit, I hear you talking, but I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'll deal with the consequences after. And there I go, dealing with the consequences. So learn that lesson from your fellow Tarot Card Bay. All right. What's the next? What's going to happen next in this connection? What's going to happen next? At least I'm honest. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Spirit be like, now, you know, and I'd be like, I know. But don't you want me to have more content? Don't you want me to be able to connect with the people? I'm just joking, y'all. But it does make me a better reader the more things I go through. However, we don't want to go through stuff that's painful. What's going to happen next in this connection? Death. Scorpio energy. What kind of death? What's that? You know, like, I got 9 of Cups. We appreciate the realness. I don't know if I believe you. Let me look. I gotta see what kind of look at the hair. Okay, let me stop. I did do my hair today. Oh Lord, we appreciate. I had to make sure that was an actual smiley face, celestial earth goddess, and not like a, you know, you trying to be funny face. Just Lord. Okay, I see happier times ahead. Now, is this together or is this separate? I got 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. I see happiness ahead. I would say that is in the mutual energy. I don't see that this is going to happen together. I got 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. That's a solitary energy. Those are solitary energies about being satisfied, being fulfilled on your own. Okay. 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. I do see this connection coming back together, but it's going to take time. Both need to rise. I can't even say one is better than the other. They're both doing things in the way that they feel is best in the moment, but also they're following their own toxic patterns. There's some of us that are very overly emotional and wounded. There's some of us who avoid emotions and all our emotions hit us all at once, and then we're all over the place. So both feminine and masculine are working through toxic patterns. I do see that the feminine is rising. The vibration on the feminine side is higher just because we're working through it. We're processing emotions, and the masculine, a lot of this is running from emotions and distracting and deflecting and having a whole bunch of lovers and people around just so you don't feel. But at the end of the day, at night, all of these decisions and choices that the masculine has made is burdening them. And the thing about this energy, I'm like, the masculine wants to come to the feminine for healing, but the masculine hasn't realized that if he stays with the feminine, that y'all could heal each other. That's that selfish energy. Y'all could heal each other if you could become aligned. All right. Let's see. What's the closing message in this twin flame journey? This is almost an hour, child. I hope y'all watch this, please. Please help me, please watch this reading. Make my hour of life important. Actually, no matter who watches it, if 4 people watch it, I'm happy with it. I'm just happy to produce content, to be honest. I'm happy to be in a clear mindset and a happy mindset with some clear skin, happy to come and do this reading for you. Okay. Closing message. What do we got? Victory. Victory in the top deck, which is the 6 of Wands. Okay. 8 of Cups. Okay. And the Hangman. Victory, 8 of Cups, and the Hangman for the closing message. What the hell does that mean? I ain't even playing with you. The Lovers. We got the Lovers again. Got the Lovers again. And we got the Unknown card. See, that's the thing with these spiritual connections. Spirit's only going to let you know but so much. Because free will is important. You can't be tested without free will. And if all of us readers tell you exactly the outcome to everything, you don't take the path that's closest to your heart. You don't take the path that shows that you've learned from your previous lessons. So some of the stuff is still going to be unknown, right? In the closing message, we do have the 6 of Wands. So you will be victorious no matter how you fall. Everybody ends up on the path and where they're supposed to be. Sometimes it just takes people longer, and it seems like it's going to take the masculine energy longer than the feminine energy. You're more successful as you walk away from this connection to pour life into your own self than you would be if you remain stagnant. I love this Lovers card. I'm going to show y'all the 2 Lovers cards that came out. This is the one from the top deck. This is the one from Rider-Waite, the Lovers. My closing message is that if you believe, if you honestly believe in the twin flame journey, and if you accept the fact that there is no true thing as separation, because if you're feeling that person, you are connected. And if you can relinquish expectation and just live your life and send positive energy to each other, it's possible you all may reconnect in the future. But the goal is victory and success on your individual path. You have it's more likely of a reconnection if you focus on your individual goals and success. Healthy individual goals and success is more likely that you will reconnect in the future. I do see that there's just a stuckness on the masculine side, and that's just what it is right now. All right, let me pull a Manifest Love Oracle card or whatever this deck is called for you guys. When you meet your soulmate, you will feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. So yeah, there's some healing that needs to be done. There's some grounding. There's some acceptance. There's a lot here. This is almost an hour-long reading. So there's a lot here. Yeah, I like it. I hope you all liked it. Hit the thumbs up. If you would like to see more twin flame readings on the channel, make sure you comment, chat, talk to me nicely. That's what I got. That's what I got for y'all. Let me think. What else I want to do? I'll pull at the very end. I'll pull for some signs. Like I'm going to pull one card. So I'm going to go like Cancer if you're dealing with the twin flame at the very end, just for the signs that I read for. So that's Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius. So yeah, that's how I'll end this. Do I have a deck that hasn't been fadangled with? Let me pull out a different one from the box. I have like a box that I just sit here just because I never know. And I might need to pull something different. I'll just do the Modern Witch Tarot since this is the closest one to me, and it's campy. It lightens it up a little bit. Those cards were kind of dark in color. All right. I'm only pulling one card to represent the twin flame journey for each sign. So for my Cancers, one card representing the twin flame journey for my Cancers, one card representing it, the Chariot, which is also Cancer energy for my Cancers. I do see forward movement with the journey. Someone could be coming towards you. You could be coming towards someone. I do see divine movement with your twin flame journey. Again, you could also be dealing with a Cancer. You could be a Cancer. I'm going to clarify it. 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so if there were mind games in the past in your twin flame journey, Cancer, I don't see that those will be happening in the future. If there was ego on both sides, I feel like both of y'all are kind of putting your swords down. So I do see this could possibly be a healthier cycle when you reconnect. We came up in our own message. Yeah, this could be a healthier cycle as long as you're putting the ego aside. But again, I feel there is divine movement and progress if you are dealing with your twin flame Cancer. All right, Leo. One card for my Leos dealing with the twin flame. One card for my Leos dealing with the twin flame journey. What do we got? 9 of Swords. So somebody's going through it. Both of y'all could be going through it in this journey. That picks up the 9 of Swords that I pulled out in the collective reading as well. There's a missing here. There's a yearning here. There's tears here. And I got 9 of Pentacles. One of the twins in this dynamic is actually like enjoying their own energy, and one of the twins is in a heartbreak energy. Why is that? You know, I gotta go a little bit deeper. Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Leo, if you're the feminine in your twin flame connection, I see somebody coming towards you that's not your twin flame that could be offering commitment. That could put your twin flame in a heartbreak energy. If somebody comes forward to you before they can step up, I do see someone else is coming your way, a soulmate that's going to offer you commitment. And that's going to put your twin flame or the masculine energy or one of the twin flames in a heartbreak energy. All right. Virgo. Yeah. Virgo. One card representing Virgo. Let me shuffle that. One card representing the twin flame connection for my Virgo. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Not happening. King of Pentacles. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're not giving to your twin flame connection. You've decided not to collaborate in this cycle. You're focusing on money, or both of you twins could be focusing on money. I do see a potential King of Pentacles coming towards the feminine. Or lover, basically. A new lover is coming towards the feminine energy in the twin flame journey. The masculine energy in the twin flame journey is not making any movement. The feminine energy, Virgo, in this twin flame journey is not collaborating, not connecting. And we have a new star player, which is the King of Pentacles. So a soulmate is coming towards you, Virgo, due to your masculine twin flame not taking action. So you have another soulmate coming. Earth sign energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, somebody who could be a little bit more grounded for you. A lot of Capricorn energies been coming out lately. All right. Gemini. Yeah. Gemini. Gemini should have went before Virgo, but yeah. And my Gemini, one card representing the twin flame journey for my Geminis. We got the King of Wands. This did want to come up in reverse. Somebody is a hoe. One of these, in the twin flame journey, there's a strong energy of player, multiple options, multiple lovers. There's a player here, Gemini. Knight of Swords in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, no. This twin flame is a player. I don't know how your twin flame ends up being a player, Gemini. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, they are supposed to evolve, right? They are not evolving in the current moment. In the current moment, they're enjoying being a player, being for the streets, being in the community, being in the best little whorehouse in Texas. That's what this twin flame is enjoying right now. Gemini, do we have a soulmate coming towards my Gemini? Got the Empress. Yeah, somebody else is coming towards you. I do think you need to work on yourself a little bit more. There's some self-love that needs to go into you first. But I do see that once you get in that Emperor energy, you'll attract more lovers. But in this current energy, your twin flame is very comfortable being for the streets and has not evolved to where they need to be to love you properly. All right, now we're ending in my Sagittarius. Sag gang. My Sagittarius. One card for my twin flame journey for my Sagittarius. Knight of Pentacles. So I love that coming towards your season that somebody's coming. Sagittarius, there is movement. Somebody's coming towards you. 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay. And the Hermit in reverse. Yeah. Somebody's hermit mode is over. They are coming towards you. They're not waiting for ships to come in, or if you're waiting for ships to come in, Sagittarius, they're coming. This person's coming towards you with an actual offer. This twin flame could have taken a very long time, but they are coming. 8 of Swords in reverse. And I got the Fool card. I'll say, Sagittarius, even though this has taken a long time, they say this. What do they say? Statistically, relationships where the masculine energy, they come up with the idea of commitment. Like they have made the choice to commit and they bring that choice to you, they have a higher success rate. I don't know why I had to share that there, but because the masculine is committed and this connection isn't being forced upon the masculine, this masculine has decided this for their own self, that this is what they want. This has a higher success rate compared to someone trying to force them. I think there was some clarity that needed to happen for the masculine. Like this person's very clear in mind, clear in body, clear in heart. And this connection has the ability to have a brand new start and really be successful because of that clarity. All right. All right, y'all. That's what I have. That's what I have for you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Comment below. Talk to me nicely. Did I miss anything in the chat? No, it was nothing else in the chat. I don't typically do the twin flame readings for the channel. If you want to see more on a monthly basis, please let me know. I'm still finishing other signs for the month of November. I'm also rolling out your future love readings for each sign, so make sure you look for that as well. I love you. Make sure you use this 11/11 energy to manifest what you want your life to look like, what the next year is going to look like, what you want your lover to look like, how you want them to kiss you, how much money they should have in their bank account, to a T. Manifest your ass off tonight, okay? Manifest like your life is dependent on it, because this is your life and you have full control of what's going to happen next in your journey. Again, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, Michelle. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Good night.